everyone, friends of First of All Species. I'm Daisy Hyena. We're back with another episode of Roman's Christmas. Now, last time, herrin is gone! Yes! Yes! Yeah, we lost another character. So sad. Yeah. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Anyway, there can only be one hyena. Sorry, that's how it is. Anyway, so, Saren is emotionally heartbroken. He can't do it anymore. He told us to give up searching.
How about I do anyway?
So let's get into this. See who killed the hyena, so I can give them a high five. I know herrin did something unforgivable, but it doesn't matter what his past sins were. Execution without judgment is not allowed. That's why I want to keep investigating, but I'll respect whatever you decide, clearly. I'll go find Thrivey to do the autopsy. Thank you. Saren passed me the keys and hurried upstairs. Alright. Since Thrivey won't be down here to do the thingy for a while. Several empty mugs piled on the counter. What was he reading? Menu of the White Star. The mug in herrin's hand is half full. Herrin's body is leaning over the counter, staring into the distance with a vacant expression. I'd better not do anything before Thrivey has a chance to examine it. It's not that I can't do an examination myself, but it's better to have a professional physician do it instead. That just got me thinking about something. We just trusted Thrivey for so much fucking information. Like, it reminds me of Danganronpa number 2, where we let Mikan do all of the stuff, and she, oh spoiler, was one of the killers. Oh, hold on. Hair in my mouth. Blah. Blah. I could get out. There it is. Anyway, we just put a lot of trust in that motherfucker. What's that? Saren didn't even light the fire in the kitchen. Let's close. Aaron's body. Okay. I guess we're going to find out.
Sorry for making you wait so long. We just got ready.
It's okay. I'll go take a look elsewhere. Thrivey rubbed his eyes with his sleeve and covered up his mouth to hide his yawn. Sorry for waking you up this early.
It's okay. This is my job.
Okay. Knox had his loot on his knees and was wiping it with a cloth. Suddenly I noticed that some of the varnish was missing from the back of his loot. Hey. Knox.
What?
Huh? What happened to the back of your loot?
It's just a little dinged up.
Did it hit something? I must have accidentally scratched it on the banister. He turned the loot toward him to hide the damage. Suddenly, a tiny glass bottle dropped out of the loot's sound hole into his thigh. And Knox covered the bottle with his paw and tried to slip it back into the sound hole. I know he said he was gonna beat him with the loot, but golly, did he do it?
What was that?
What's what? Don't pretend, you know I saw it. Fine. Knox lifted the loot by the neck and shook it until the bottle fell into his palm. It looked like it was half full of a dark liquid. It's just some belladonna juice I got up from a long time ago. I take a few drops when I need some inspiration. Oh, he got high. Oh, that's funny. I mean, hey, do what you gotta do, man, about the tavern. So, what are you gonna do with the White Star after all this?
What am I supposed to do? Keep running it, of course.
After all this, you don't think the customers might think?
Who knows? Not like I'm a god or something. All I can and should do is keep this tavern running. Sure, the atmosphere might never be the same, but it's better than just closing up shop for good.
What did you do last night?
I went upstairs last night. There were still a few people in the hall. I checked every door to make sure they were unlocked, then went up to the attic to sleep.
Guess who was still in the hall when you went upstairs?
Let me think. Herrin, of course, he was on night watch.
And
Knox was playing his lute by the fireplace then. I guess he was worried that he might become unfamiliar with his lute due to the coma. Sola too. She didn't want to go back to her room yet, so she stayed in the hall to listen to Knox's music. That's all.
okay. Thrivey's weird book, with a fuzzy image of a dragon and weird symbols I could barely understand on his cover. It's almost dry after being soaked in cider last night. Thrivey's medicine chest, impressively cumbersome. I open the chest, there's a lot of drugs in it, laxative, adhedral, sleeping pills. Thrivey's bed, it was one of Sauron's beds. Wait, what? Thrivey's bed, it was one of Sauron's bed. Something heavy was here and left a remarkable impression. Huh, I thought it was going to give me the same thing as last time, but okay. Sauron's key holder, he keeps the keys of it to empty rooms here. But only Sauron has the cellar key and it's not on the keychain. I checked the keys, they belong to Cain, Sean, Peter, Vincel, and Ananias. Sauron's bed, there were two of them, but split one to Thrivey. Whoa, hold on, what the fuck? I was going for the ladder. Kiddo. Jesus Christ! I want to see if it'll do that again. Kiddo. Okay. Fuck was that? That actually kind of scared me. Okay. I lost one shirt. At least I didn't lose my life. Fair freaking enough. Will that candle do that too? My candle has no... Okay. It was just that one candle that freaked the fuck out of me. That low-key scared me. How am I that big of a pussy? How am I that big of a pussy where that... They go, candle, scared me. Okay. Well, let's see what... Well, here, let's look in the bathroom. Make sure I'm a wolf again. Face is so fucked up. Did you finish the autopsy?
ready. You can go investigate.
Oh, hey. Well, what about your book? Is it still readable?
Oh, it's fine. It's almost dry now.
What do you think happened?
Well, if you'd like me to guess, huh? The murderer poisoned Herrin and struck him on the back of the head when he tried to call for help.
Really? Okay.
Please wait for a second. I'm still examining him.
Wait. I'll go.
Wait, I finished.
Oh, huh? That was faster than I thought.
Well, it seems to be pretty simple this time.
Jeez. There's blood on the back of his head. I looked close, and it wasn't caused by a sharp weapon.
He bled a lot, though it wasn't fatal.
Like a Nox. But a Nox's would-be killer is dead. The mug in Herrin's hand is half full.
Better not touch that.
Why?
I think the cider is poisoned, though I'm not positive. That's just my assumption after examining the body.
Menu. Menu of the White Star. His eyes are wide open. Herrin's pupils are dilated.
His face looks purple from suffocation. I prepared an autopsy report for you. Ask if you don't understand.
Thanks. Here, I'm gonna look at the autopsy. Autopsy: Herrin was found in the hall half-hour ago. Dead for about 8 hours. He'd bent over the counter holding a mug. Rigor mortis has set in. A non-fatal blunt wound to the back of the head. A slight contusion to his face. Pupils extremely dilated. Appears to have been asphyxiated. Likely died of belladonna poisoning. Oh, Nox, please, God. I should investigate the hall, but maybe there's something on the second floor too. Although not everyone can give useful testimonies, asking everyone is still necessary. Can't find Elegant anywhere. Is she in Vincel's room? The door swung open before I inserted the key into the keyhole. Weird. What's going on? Do you usually lock a door after investigating a room? Of course, why? The door to the room Vincel stayed in was open this morning. Perhaps somebody opened his door in order to convince us that his ghost took his revenge. Probably. Let's see. Vincel's giant chest, samples of spices are all lying around. The drawer is still empty. Elegant should have checked this. Vincel's bed, though he'll no longer enjoy it. The window in Vincel's room is open. Snow piled up on the windowsill. Was this also set up to confuse us? Whereabouts? Last night. Wait, why am I bothering to ask? I went upstairs with you. Then I went back to my room and slept. Strange things in the room. The window must have been open for a long time since there's so much snow on the sill. It seems to have been open the whole night. Soren said he made sure that all guest rooms were all locked. Could it have been open this morning? Or perhaps you searched here, but forgot to lock the door. This is the first time I've set foot in Vincel's room today. If anything, I thought you'd pick the lock to get inside. She's like, this motherfucker. Might as well look in all the rooms just in case. seen Solar at all. Where is she? Ha! Ha! I figured it would have been cleaned up by now. There she... Oh, she's freaking out. What do you plan to do after the snowstorm? Return home early so I can fast. She planning to travel to Cordoba overnight? Well, you're doing the right thing. I was afraid you were planning to run away, but now it seems like I'm just being paranoid. Huh? It'd cause a lot of trouble for the rest of us if you did. Why would I? What do you think happened last night? It may sound strange if I say it aloud, but I think Herrin was killed by Vince's ghost. How is that possible? An old friend of mine told me that if someone died with strong resentment, they would linger in this world as a spirit until they get what they want. Let's make something clear. Usually, we don't take ghosts into consideration if we still have living people as suspects. Oh, sniff time. I took a deep breath through my nostrils trying to sniff out the murderer. Although it doesn't work all the time, it saves me a lot of trouble. The scent of blood is too strong. I can't connect the scents with these people. Might as well pay more attention to the scents. I closed my eyes and breathed in and out slowly. Ooh. So that's like, that was touched by some, like the killer or whatever, and all these were different races and different things smell different. When they interact with each other, they'll leave their unique scents on each other. If I close my eyes and sniff carefully, I can locate the position of every color, then restore them to the scene. The more similar interaction methods, places, and times are, the more similar the scent is. Okay, because that looks like purple. And that purple is obviously different from this purple. So I'm thinking that these reddish purples are because Herrin touched them. And that purple is from whoever the killer touched. Herrin just smells like the surroundings. He wasn't moved by the others. Mug smells like cider and Herrin. The menu smells like blood and paper. Apart from Herrin and Saren's, no one else's scent can be detected. Herrin's mugs smell like cider. Apart from Herrin's, I don't smell anyone else. Something is off. Herrin's mug? The mug in Herrin's hand should be the poisoned one. But it smells just like the other mugs. Truth is not always welcome. It's time to find out what happened. Yes, I do. Alright, everyone, that's where we're going to end for today. So, yeah, there is a lot of mystery going on right now, because it kind of feels like they want us to think that Anox did it, but obviously the one we think did it isn't the one that did do it, and I don't know what... Something feels very, very off, and I know when we get into the trial that we're probably going to see it, but why would the window be open and the door be unlocked? I feel like maybe they got something from... But if it's poison, then why isn't it tasting this? Like, why doesn't it smell the same? And they said asphyxiation. Was he choked? I didn't see any markings around the neck. If that head bash wasn't fatal, and honestly, if it was Anox's lutes are made of wood, and it's not very thick wood. If you smack someone with it hard enough to kill them, it will snap. or hard enough to, like, bloodied the back of their head, it will snap, it will break. There is no way Anox would have done that. He would have used something else, not more than likely, but he wouldn't have used his prize loot to do that. So, anyway, I'm sure we'll figure it out in the next episode. That's the word. Okay, anyway, if you like what you see, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can see my content in the future, especially because my posting schedule has been very erratic lately. If you have any game suggestions or you just want to say hi, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm Daisy Hyena, and I'll catch you all in the next vid.